Exploded now. Spurs ready. £45 million move for Europe's deadliest striker. Fabio Paratici wants him in January at all costs. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. According to journalist Graeme Bailey, Tottenham have made Samu Aghehowa one of their top attacking targets for the upcoming January transfer window. The 21-year-old Spanish striker, currently lighting up the Portuguese Primeira Liga with Porto, has become a player admired deeply by Fabio Paratici, who has returned to a leading role in Spurs' transfer operations. Bailey reports that Paratici personally identified Aghehowa as a forward capable of transforming Tottenham's front line. Inside Hotspur Way, there is growing agreement that the club's attacking options have become a serious concern. Recent performances from Mathys Tel, Richarlison and Kolo Muani have been described by insiders as simply not good enough, leaving Thomas Frank's side blunt in front of goal and over-reliant on midfield creativity to produce chances. Tottenham's ownership group, led by the Lewis family, has reportedly made it clear that the club's ambitions have shifted. With Spurs sitting in a competitive Premier League table but struggling for consistency in the final third, January is now viewed as a decisive moment to act boldly in the market. Paratici, who has long been known for his eye for young attacking talent, sees Aghehowa as an ideal fit for Tottenham's evolving project. The Spaniard has been in outstanding form for Porto this season, netting 8 goals in 9 matches, and continuing the prolific streak that saw him hit 27 goals across all competitions last year. His movement, pace and clinical finishing have drawn comparisons to some of Europe's most dangerous strikers, and Paratici believes he has the profile to lead Tottenham's line for years to come. While Aghehowa's release clause stands at a hefty £87 million, sources in Portugal suggest that Porto's fragile financial position could make a deal for around £45 million a realistic possibility. The Portuguese giants are reportedly open to negotiations, aware that selling one of their top assets could ease ongoing financial pressures. Tottenham are expected to make their move early, with Paratici eager to outpace rival clubs who have been monitoring Aghehowa's situation closely. Bailey claims Spurs are preparing the groundwork for an official approach, potentially launching discussions before the January window officially opens. This move would mark a significant statement of intent from Tottenham's hierarchy, a signal that the club is ready to invest heavily in quality and youth to mount a serious challenge for a top 4 finish and a return to the Champions League. For Paratici, this is more than just another transfer. It's a test of Tottenham's new era of ambition. If Spurs can beat their rivals to Aghehowa's signature, it would underline their growing determination to reclaim a seat among Europe's elite. According to the Spurs web, Tottenham are preparing to make a bold move for Manchester United's young midfielder Kobe Mainoo in the upcoming January transfer window. The 19-year-old prodigy, widely regarded as one of United's most gifted academy graduates in recent years, has endured a frustrating start to the season under Ruben Amorim, featuring for a mere 30 minutes of competitive football since August. Sources close to Hotspur Way have revealed that Thomas Frank, who recently took over as Tottenham's head coach, has made strengthening the midfield his top priority for January. With the North London side targeting players who combine youth, Premier League potential and tactical intelligence, Mainoo's situation has become one of the most discussed topics inside Tottenham's recruitment department. The timing could not be more perfect for Spurs. Following the £100 million cash injection from ENIC, Tottenham now possess the financial muscle to act decisively in the transfer market. Club insiders believe that this fresh backing will allow them to pounce on opportunities like Mainoo's uncertain position at Old Trafford, an opportunity that may not come again. It is understood that Spurs have been monitoring Mainoo's situation for months, having already attempted to secure the player on loan last summer. However, that move fell apart at the last moment when Amorim vetoed the transfer, insisting that the young midfielder had a key role to play in United's plans. Fast forward to October, and the reality has changed dramatically. Mainoo remains on the fringes of the first team, with senior stars such as Casemiro, Mason Mount and Bruno Fernandes blocking his path to regular football. Behind the scenes, Tottenham's recruitment team, led by Fabio Paratici and Johan Lang, have intensified their scouting efforts, identifying Mainoo as a realistic target for January. Sources close to the club have suggested that Frank views the youngster as a perfect long-term investment, a player who could be developed into the heart of Spurs midfield for the next decade. Mainoo's technical ability, vision and composure under pressure have made him one of the most highly rated midfielders of his age group. Despite his limited playing time, several top clubs across Europe have reportedly shown interest, but Tottenham's new sporting project and Premier League status could give them a decisive edge. Journalist Mark Bruce, speaking to the Daily Briefing, added fuel to the fire, revealing that Mainoo's name is constantly mentioned in transfer meetings across England. Kobbie Mainoo wanted to leave in the summer, but United blocked it, Bruce said. This will be one to watch again in January, because he is still not playing and interested clubs are still there. Tottenham's hierarchy believed that landing Mainoo would not only strengthen the current squad, but also send a powerful message about the club's new direction. For Manchester United, losing a homegrown star like Mainoo would be a bitter pill to swallow, but the situation may soon be out of their control. Tottenham's persistence, coupled with their newfound financial power, could finally make the difference this time. With Thomas Frank pushing for immediate reinforcements and Paratici already making calls behind the scenes, Spurs fans could be in for a dramatic January. Tottenham are reportedly ready to make a massive statement in the January transfer window, with Italian sources and Football Insider revealing that Dusan Vlahovic has emerged as the club's top target. The 25-year-old Juventus striker is now seriously considering a switch to North London, as his contract with the Italian giants edges towards its final months. The Serbian international, once valued at over £80 million, could now be available for nearly half that price, as Juventus look to avoid losing him for free in the summer. Tottenham are said to be leading the chase, with chairman Daniel Levy and sporting director Fabio Paratici reportedly in advanced internal talks to bring the prolific striker to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. According to reports in Italy, Juventus are desperate to offload high-earning players in January to ease their growing financial strain. With Vlahovic's deal expiring at the end of the season, the Serie A club knows this is their last realistic opportunity to cash in. The striker, who joined Juventus from Fiorentina in a £69 million deal in early 2022, has endured a turbulent time in Turin, moments of brilliance, mixed with long spells of inconsistency as the club's off-field chaos overshadowed his performances. Insiders close to Hotspur Way believe Vlahovic fits the profile perfectly. Standing at 6'3", he combines physical dominance with an elite striker's instinct. His aerial power, pace and ability to score from tight angles make him the kind of player who can transform Tottenham's attack overnight. Juventus, meanwhile, are feeling the pressure. The Italian club's economic situation remains precarious, with growing debts and the looming threat of missing out on Champions League qualification again. That has made the sale of Vlahovic almost inevitable. Club executives in Turin have reportedly informed intermediaries that offers in the region of £45 million could be enough to seal a deal. For Vlahovic himself, the Premier League has long been a dream destination. Spurs' project under Thomas Frank, with an exciting, fast-paced style of football, could prove too tempting to turn down. Sources suggest that the Serbian striker is leaning towards Tottenham and has already begun discussing potential terms with intermediaries connected to the North London club. A move to Tottenham would mark one of the most significant signings of the Frank era, signalling Spurs' intent to compete at the highest level both domestically and in Europe. Club insiders describe Vlahovic as a transformational player. That's all for today's update. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date with everything Tottenham, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a story. Don't forget to drop a like and share this video with other Spurs fans. Together we can keep growing the Tottenham News Today community. Thanks for watching and as always, come on you Spurs!